Sunday morning, May 31st, 2026. Looking at the Astro Excel, here is the recap from last week. You can see what happened here on the green line. Let me get a pointer. We had this move up and then back down. We're a little bit out of phase here. We got the move up and then back down again. The high peak area was slightly out of phase from the green line, but did track. We had the move down and then we went into this sideways kind of choppiness, just like the green line here, tucked between the plus 10 and minus 10 line. And then when the green line broke and went to the downside, the price action inverted and broke and went to the upside. So we got an inversion for the evening of the 28th and then through Friday the 29th. But you can see when the blue line pivot bottomed out, where I've got that marked here, this low point is marked with this vertical line. We got the breakout to the upside, and then that was an indication that this rest of this week was going to be inverted. Take a look at, I had marked the key blue line pivot points that were outside the 10 line, 10 lines. You can see that they were all pretty good turning points. I did not get this one here. That one was at this low point right here, where the market went from a downtrend to, or went from flat to a downtrend right there at that point. Now, you can look at those. I'm not going to walk through each one, but you can also look at the intermediate pivot points where we're still getting turns. Like if I'm looking at this blue peak here, that ends up being the low in the market where the move down went to a consolidation phase. And then when we hit this low here, at 3 a.m. on the 26th, we had a low in the price action right there. So you can follow those intermediate pivots as well. You can see this low right here was 1 bar in front of this high. And even this peak here that was down around -5 was a minor high right here on the hourly chart. So there were a lot of good turning point indications during the week on the blue line on the 60-minute chart to give a good guideline where that energy shift and reversal potential is going to take place. Let's move over to the coming week and see what that looks like. For the first week of June, we've got the green line peaking right here just above the plus 10 line. Then it's going down till late on the 2nd and bottoms out again on the 3rd, and then it's tucked between the 0 and -10 line for the rest of the week. So we've got some downward pressure early, and then it goes flat, tucked inside the -10 line. So it's a little bit of a downside bias after the peak Monday into Tuesday, and then the rest of this is kind of almost just a neutral type of a pressure. Let me mark the blue line spike points. Here are the key blue line peaks and valleys for next week. We've got this high coming in at 6:08 a.m. on the 1st. We've got this low here at 11:24. Got this spike high at 1800 Monday evening. Going into Tuesday, we've got a little double bottom here at the -10 line. One right at midnight and the other at 2 a.m. Spike peak here between 2 and 3 in the afternoon on Tuesday the 2nd. Spike low late at the evening at about 2300. Then we've got another little double bottom on the 3rd at, call it 9 and 10, an hour apart. A high point here at 2200 on the 3rd, on the 4th. We've got a big spike low here at 8:20, high at 1 p.m. on the 4th, and the last important one for the week is up here at about 15:30 near end of session. Drop a line here on this low here on the 4th, which I didn't have marked. Anyhow, there's the setup for the coming week. So we'll see how this tracks and how it plays out. Blue line, peaks and valleys, always reliable.